Hey there everyone, welcome back to GameVine, and my name is Dave, and welcome back to another Dwellings of Eldervale week video. And today we're just kind of wrapping a few loose ends up, and I'm going to show you how to play the mini expansions that we haven't talked about. The dragon, the frost giant, and a few other things. So let me go down to the table and we'll start. Let's go. Okay, so the first expansion I'm going to go over is Daenerys, the Mother of Dragons. But before that, the Oracle is just another tile that was added here. Gives you a spell card or an actual elemental card. Nothing too big. But let's go over the actual dragon. Now, these three things here, the dragon trove tokens, dragon's den, and the dragon herself, all come together. Now, she has a lot going on her card. Looming threat, so anytime you place a unit in a ruin, the gold border tiles here, she rushes. Incredible power, she rerolls ones and can't be dominated. Resilience, if you defeat her, advance on the glory track and take one of these trove tokens. And they have different things on here, rewards. They're pretty good though. They're better than most rewards. And she cannot be destroyed until you take all three of the tokens that you place on the Dragon's Den at the start of the game. After the battle, she always returns back to the Dragon's Den as well. So she is resilient and quite a pain in the butt. This is for an advanced run through. She is not easy if she does come along and do some damage. So just know that going into it. And that's basically the Mother of Dragons. Now let's move on over to the Ice Giant. Okay, so the Frost Giant. He looks pretty cool, though you can easily mistake him for a Rock Giant, is what I've done a few times. But he is Frost, and he's pretty easy to understand when it comes to his domination skill, while the Frost Giant is in Eldervale. For each unit you place in the underworld, gain an additional sword. That's it. It's his tile that is a bit different. Now, it's called the Bifrost Bridge. When you draw this one, you will place it with the number 2 side on a realm, and then draw another realm and place it on this side right here. So the points that are on these sides are what you get when you build a dwelling. So if you build a dwelling on the realm that's attached on this side of the Bifrost, you're going to get a whopping 10 points. You are not allowed to build any realms on these sides. And if you build a dwelling on this side of the Bifrost, you get 2 points. You can place your token here while your unit and get a spell card. And of course, the Ice Giant is going to be coming out on his lair, as it says right here. And that's really it. Do you have anything to say there, Frost Giant? Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, there's one little small thing I want to tell you about that I haven't gotten to yet in any of the videos, and that is mercenaries. Now, this is the shapeshifter. The mercenaries are in the middle of the board when you start off. You can choose to have them, and you can buy them for 1 gold per round. If you don't have enough money, they will go back into the middle for somebody to grab. Or if you buy them with a orb, you get to keep them indefinitely the whole game. But they have special powers, and they act just like a dominated monster. I don't have a miniature, so I just used this thing here, but they do have miniatures for this mercenary and a Minotaur mercenary, and you better believe I'm going to be trying to get those. I don't know how to buy them, but I'll figure it out. But they have powers too. When you regroup, return this mercenary to the supply unless it has an orb, like I just said. But mimic once per turn. The shapeshifter may use one of your other units' abilities except for the build one, because of course she can't put a house on top of her, but that makes sense. And she has 2 dice to roll, so she's a little bit powerful and she can mimic things. I don't know what the Minotaur one does. Let's open up the book and find out. I haven't played with him yet. Okay, so this is the Minotaur. It's these are 2 miniatures. Like I said, that's the Serpent Lady, and that's the shapeshifter more, and that's the Minotaur. Charging the battle, your side Minotaur is tough fighter and allows a Minotaur to rush into adjacent realms like monsters. This ability is optional and is triggered whenever an opponent places a in realm adjacent to the Minotaur. So he can rush if he wants to, if you have him under your control. And again, these are the 2 mercenaries, and they go away if you cannot pay for them. And that essentially is all the little odds and ends and mini expansions that have been included. Well, would you look at that? I, for some reason, just thought to lift up this whole tray in the bottom here, and I found a shapeshifter miniature. Nothing fantastic, but it's something to represent. I've been playing with that white standee all 3 times that I played with the mercenaries, so this was kind of fun to find. Remember to look under every nook and cranny in your legendary set. And even the standee here. Okay, so that's everything in the set. There was even more in here, and I played this game like 25, 30 times. There was still more to give me. That's so cool. So those are the basics for the extras, and there also is a way to play 2v2 among other things, as well as those mercenaries that I found in the box and or I'm going to get more of. That Minotaur looks so cool. So thank you again, Breaking Games, for helping us out and supporting the channel with that review copy. Thank you so much, Vi Nation, for clicking like and subscribe. But until the next time that I see ya, come back and see us on another Dwellings of Eldervale video. My name is Dave. Have a great rest of your day. A great time with all you play. You heard it here on the Game Vine. I'm out. Bye. Vi Nation, we love making content here for you on the channel, and we're almost at 15,000 subscribers, so subscribe now and help us out. This video right here, I think you'll like. This video right here, YouTube thinks you'll like. Or you can just sit here and watch me dance as a dinosaur for a little bit longer. You can visit us at our social media outlets, and we're going to be improving our Patreon here soon. That's all for today. Miko, it's time to go. Good girl, Miko.